Hello and welcome to our little D&D game. I'm J-Man Weird, and you're watching the best gaming show on the TV or the internets. To my left, we have Dareth. Because Kelly's not here today, he's busy with things and stuff, so relax. And to my right, this is my right. This is not my left. This is my right, and this is my left. And we have Ty. And to the left of his left, we have Lynette. And in the center of the table, on the table, is Brandon. He's calling from very far away. He's on the table. Say hello, Brandon.
Hello.
So we will hear Brandon. We'll put him over here. And he's going to play his character. And we're going to play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't remember where we were last time because I never listened to the second episode. But that's okay. You guys, we'll just give you a quick rundown of what went on. The group was tasked with getting back a couple of barrels, 3 barrels of mead from a Verbeeg that had stolen them and killed Goodmead's mayor or town councilman or whatever. And they were hired to get the mead back. They tracked the mead to the Verbeeg's lair, losing one of the party members on the way, and unfortunately last time losing Bishop, who was stabbed through the chest with a large spear by another Verbeeg after they had taken care of the first one.
Yeah,
Another one came and killed him. So, but
The
Verbeeg
killed him.
Actually, the Verbeeg killed him, but it was actually Regnek who actually stumbled, missed, and hit him right in the head with his axe.
No,
it was this.
Was it? Was it? Okay, sorry.
It was Ivan Boggle.
Because we're very leery about him now.
Ivan Boggle. Yes.
I was
The
unconscious.
new guy. The new
I
guy.
was the first one to drop. Excuse
So
you.
wait a minute. The new guy killed the old guy, and the new guy killed. Okay, that's how that works. Anyway, they took care of the second Verbeeg, repaired a wagon, and were preparing to load it with the barrels. Actually, having fought a second battle. And resting. After their rest, Aster did not feel rested at all. As a matter of fact, feels very, albeit she was healed with healing spells, doesn't feel like she's received a full 8 hours rest, and doesn't feel her magic flowing through her. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
with that said, you guys have the body of Bishop, a bunch of animals, 3 casks of ale, 2 casks of ale, because one of them has been consumed.
And we had repaired that cart, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Aster had put the wheel on and affixed it to the, taken a piece of wood out of the fire, used it as a pin, and then used her ball of fur, or ball of yarn to secure it to the... But you guys know the snow is deep. How are you gonna pull a large wagon through the snow like that?
Can we put skis on?
There are empty barrels, a large empty mead barrel.
Yeah, we could
There's
probably...
boxes.
There is fence over there, right? This is fence. Is that wood plank fence or is it type? Oh, wood plank fence. Why not completely take off wheels? Why even bother fixing? We just put the planks underneath and we put them in such a way that it will ride upon the wooden planks and it'll act like dredge across top of snow.
Well, how do you attach the wood?
How would we attach it anyways? Do we not have nails around here? How are those fence boards hold on to the posts?
You can't reuse a nail.
If you do it properly, if we dismantle entire fence, we may have enough to put on bottom, just to act as like skis.
Can't you just tie the wood to two wheels?
Why would you tie the wood to wheels? You can't really tie it to a round object like that.
Well, if it's long enough to go
Wheel? Tie around the flat part of the wheel.
So when it's got single pivot point, it goes sideways buck and it move over into side and then it derail.
between. What if, tie it to 2 wheels?
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Put it
she said
across
2 wheel.
both and then tie it to 2 wheels so that the wheels don't move and they don't.
But then that puts all weight on just those 2 slats. You want bigger slats.
I'm gonna attend to the food I did.
All right, show us. You do your thing.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and gently pry off and keep in a usable way some of the nails from the fence posts and see if I can.
The fence isn't very high, just so you know. The mead barrels are bigger. They're 20-gallon barrels, so they're a little bigger, I would imagine. I'm not sure, but the fence post probably isn't like super high.
So it's like this tall.
4 feet.
Ooh, also, can't we just take the meat barrels and just all the way back to town?
Yes, we can, but didn't you want the like goats and things?
I would say you could probably put the mead barrels and probably the animals in the. There's not very many animals. They're just healthy animals. They've been well cared for.
Will you put them in the wagon?
Yes.
They want to go in the wagon.
We make them want to come. If they
I'll
not
get
want to
them in.
come, we make them come anyways.
I'll try get them in. Don't worry.
So do you guys want to try to fix up the cart? Give me a general idea of what you want to do.
The axle's gonna sit underneath the cart.
Are we yanking the wheels off then?
If we just gently, if we find a way to pry and undo the pins, that way if we need to put it back together, we still can. My thought would be run, because that axle's going to trail across underneath the whole thing. If we put 4 planks across, that'll be basically like 4 skis underneath from axle to axle. If we do that, that's 4 skis that will all lift this and keep it from planing, because if we don't have enough, then she's gonna sink.
Regmac just looks at you with a glossy eye.
Come on!
Yeah!
Don't you know how to survive out in the wilderness?
I don't use
Look
a
at-
wagon!
Look at dog sled. Look at dog sled. How big is dog sled? It's tiny. It's just got the 2 skis. But this thing, it's like 4 times big as dog sled. We need 8 skis. But I'm thinking of way we just do it with 4.
Tell me what to do, and I lift the thing, or I move the thing.
I lift it just as well as you, so zip it.
Yeah, but you know what to do.
Oh. Sorry, by the way, I play orcs as Polish, Russian, or Romanian, so this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, and so I want to help him.
I'm gonna try.
fix.
What would you want me to do for that? Like a nature, a survival, manufacturing, or did you want me to use? Well, intelligence. I've got a +1. Did you want me to use that? Just intelligence check to see if I can fasten and deal with and make work.
Yeah, it's going to be an intelligence check. You know how to do this stuff?
My character probably doesn't. I know how to do this stuff.
It's a wooden check.
It would be an intelligence.
But I'm going to, you're going to build it.
Penalty.
No penalties. And I'll tell you why. You've got...
I've got survival. I've got no nature.
You know what? I'm going to let you use survival, and I'll tell you why. Because you're doing something out of the ordinary in the wilderness, and you're trying to survive and get back to... I'll let you use that.
And I said I was helping too.
You're going to help him?
Yeah.
You do it with advantage.
13.
You guys have
I think I have it.
You have a actually a pretty good general idea of what you want to do. But I tell you what, is anybody else helping?
Sure. I'll help. Do you want me? for me to roll?
Yeah, I will. I will take a general intelligence check from anybody else who wants to help.
Survival? 9
9.
for intelligence.
How about you, Aster? Are you helping?
I can, sure.
Roll me an intelligence, just a general intelligence check.
Not 20.
Just like Aster showed Regmek with the thing, she knows how to build stuff,
Apparently.
obviously, and actually helps you to harness and fit up skis right on the wheels so that you can actually leave the wheels in place, put the skis on the wheels, and she says,
Thing. You do it like this, you can tie this and tie that.
Fair enough.
I'm sitting there looking. Didn't I just tell you guys to do it that way?
Eh,
girl power.
Girl power.
Burn your bra. Okay.
I'm not so sure this will be enough. Maybe it will work.
Should be.
Whatever. And I just start loading things in. Let's just get going.
Are you going to load it in the cave or in the snow?
I think we load in cave.
Maybe in snow. It'll be lighter to take skis onto the snow instead of dragging skis across the rock.
But if we load it in the snow, when we put the weight in, it will push the skis down.
You're not going to be able to move it with the weight in it over the stone.
Okay, so we pull it close to snow.
Why not just set it up in the snow, get everything loaded up, and then Tiny pushes or pulls it or whatever.
Okay, we do it in the snow.
I'll get the animals in.
Roll me a nature check.
Or
Whatever the animal handling, whatever you got there.
Animal. 9.
So is anybody helping?
I'm just gonna.
can
I was
help,
just gonna
but I'm
pick
not
them up.
proficient.
I was just gonna pick up the animals and just kind of put them in the cart.
Roll. You can roll with advantage.
I was just gonna roll. Oh, okay.
Oh, for crying out loud. That was a 6.
Okay, so the goats
has
are
my curse left?
the goats
Remember how it was
start
rolling
butting
last
you,
time?
like they start attacking
Pass it
you.
off?
And what's your AC?
15.
15. One goat tries to ram you and just misses, and another one, he misses. You're like being chased around now by the goats.
I'm going
will-
over the fence and I'm walking out and it's like those damn things can fend for themselves.
I'll pick up goat, put it in thing, and if anything, get rope. We tie these things into there so they don't get out.
Okay, you give me an animal handling check.
Okay, I'm just trying to grab it like an attack roll.
Okay, you can. Yeah, by
I
all
don't care
means.
if they go nuts. For little things too fast, useless goats.
You take. Listen, for your trouble, you take 6 points of damage as it rams into you. I'll make it 3 actually. Sorry,
All good.
he just clips you. Are you guys still taking the animals?
I see. I said.
You got
the
enough room.
animals were-
You know what? It's cold enough. Pull out the axe.
I'm out already.
This is
so.
meat. It's worth money. Walk. And I'm gonna go for the neck, so I'm gonna try and salvage all the meat parts so that we don't lose any valuable
First
meat.
animal. Roll me an attack.
Brilliant idea. I'm gonna go for another one as well.
Okay,
I think
roll.
you need new dice.
What'd you get?
Plus my attack bonuses. So I hit an AC of 10.
So the goats. You're having a battle royale with goats and sheep.
I got a 16.
16. Yeah, your sheep. One sheep is done.
Clunk.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. You know what? Roll initiative.
Okay. So
Are the
14.
goats riled up?
Oh yeah, the goats are riled up.
Dos. Dos.
14.
You got a 2.
Dos cervezas, por favor.
Aster, roll initiative. What'd you get there, Ivan?
14.
Not one.
Nat 1, eh?
Yeah.
That's the ticket. That's what I like to hear. And Subaru.
would be
20.
22.
22. There you go. 22.
My curse has been passed on.
All right,
Thank you for
Subaru. What do you want to do? You can hear a battle melee going on. You could hear one sheep go meh and stop, and you can hear like yelling and get the goats, get the goats.
Get back, your little
Okay,
goat.
well, I guess I'll head back and help them.
So what do you want to? You can see now. There's a headless sheep laying in the pen, and Regmek and Ivan are trying to kill the goats and sheep.
I'll fire an arrow at one of the damn sheep that tried to attack me.
One of the goats? Okay,
That's
go
it.
ahead.
You got the curse of 4.
8.
Yeah, no, right past the old goat. And it is now Ivan's turn.
Oh, do I get a second attack with that?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I get
She's
2
Okay,
attacks.
go, yeah.
Oh, 67, 8. 20.
Okay, roll me your damage.
That's a D8.
Like a D8. Like a D8.
That's my dex. 6.
Did you hear that drop? It was metallic.
Okay, I'm going to say the pen gate is open. Alright, just so you know. The sheep are escaping out of the pen and they are heading away from the fight. Into the caves. They're scattering. You kill, how many damage did you do? 8? Goat dies.
Yeah, 6. Okay. Yeah, 6, I think.
6
yeah,
plus
4 plus 2.
I'm gonna stand.
that goat dies.
I'm gonna stand at the gate.
So
The
you got
gate.
a dead sheep and a dead goat.
I'm gonna go and stand at the gate so that no more get out.
There's like 2 goats left in the
Yeah.
pen and all the other sheep escaped.
How many were
Okay.
there?
Probably like 8 or 10 in all, something like that. Once you count them up, there's 2 dead. There's a dead sheep and a dead goat.
Wait, goats make milk.
Yep.
Yes, they also make meat. That is a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
There's 1 goat left in the pen. One's dead. What'd you roll for damage?
Oh. That is a 10.
Yeah, it's dead. slaughtering goats and sheep. So, you got 2 dead goats and a sheep in the pen, and the other sheep have escaped. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try round up the sheep that are running around. I'll try again.
Oh, don't we get a turn?
That's
you
her
guys,
turn.
yeah, whoever's next. Actually, I
Oh
should.
yeah, whoever's next. Yeah.
I'll
She
go
already
with.
went.
The sheep they run away. The sheep run away on their turn, and Regmek, it's your turn. What do you
does
wanna do?
Brendan not get a go?
He rolled a nat 1.
Oh. I was like, how can anyone roll lower than me? I got a 2. But I guess so.
Aster got a nat 1.
That's a 19 to...
Okay, I will say you run after a sheep and you chop one down.
Wasn't there another goat left in the pen?
He killed it.
Well, you said there were 2 left.
There was. You got one, and then he got one.
Oh.
There was a dead sheep. So now there's 2 dead goats and a sheep in the pen.
Okay.
2 dead goats and a dead sheep. Sorry. The rest of the sheep got away.
Yeah, then I'll chase after a sheepy, you know.
Okay, you chase after a sheep. You chopped it.
And that is 13
You
to make
cut
its
its
head go
hind
bye-bye.
quarters like literally in half like that. Now there's like a half a hind quarter here and a half hind quarter there.
That's good butchering. You look at that. You did quarter section on cow. Perfect. Or on the goat.
Based on your count, you think there's about 5 left. They seem to have run in various different directions. Maybe 3 of them went up there, up that direction. 1 went up that direction. 1 went that direction.
Okay.
Oh,
1 there, 1 here, and you think 3 went up there, up the middle.
3 went up
you
here.
guys are up here.
Yeah.
I think we got enough food.
No, never have enough food. Especially we can sell this good meat.
But it's going to take so much.
Were we not
Time.
supposed to bring these animals back? Or no, they didn't. It
No,
was
Hey,
just
we were
bonus.
for the
I have
meat.
no idea. Yeah, we're. So, on my initiative turn, I am charging full speed.
Okay, put your guy up there.
So,
And does he have dark vision?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes.
Yeah, you can see 3 sheep right there at the entrance where you're at. It is now Subaru's turn.
Can I call out as a free action?
Oh yeah.
Ragmek, chase around the other way. That way they can't get away from us.
You see the sheep right there. What do you want to do?
Can I catch? I'll try catch it
Okay. Do you want to wrestle it? Do you want to
with a rope. Let's try.
get? By all means, rope it.
Did we leave the doors open down?
What do I? Is that
Probably.
like a dex or what?
It's a
would I use?
dexterity.
So 14.
You got it
Okay.
on the hoof.
Okay.
You got it roped around the neck. What do you want to do?
I'll like make sure they kind of harness
tie
it
it?
up. Harness it
Roll
up.
me a sleight of hand check. No problem. You got her roped up, and you're gonna head back. So now it is Ivan. What do you want to do? You have 3 sheep.
Well,
here.
my action was to run over here.
Yeah, but it wasn't your turn. But I'll give you that.
So that's what I was doing that turn,
Okay.
and then I was yelling out at Ragmek.
Okay. The sheep they bleat and they run away. And Regmek, what do you want to do? One sheep went straight away from you. Yeah, straight up that hallway.
Yeah, whatever. I'll go after that one.
And when you get there, there it is. It's kind of stopped because it's stupid.
Ah!
Chop it.
Yeah, that's a 20 much. Ugh, only 5 points of damage though.
Yeah, it's dead.
You betrayed me.
It's dead. You chop it in half. Whatever.
Good. And then I want to grab it by its bits.
And start hauling it back.
Yep.
All right, we're back to
Whatever
Subaru.
bits it's got left.
You're taking that one live sheep back
Oh,
now.
do I see another sheep somewhere?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the lone live sheep.
Okay. Ivan, your turn.
So they-
sheep are right there.
They're right here.
Yeah. They're right within swinging distance.
I'll get the first one. 16.
That is.
I call you lunch for 14 points of damage.
Yeah. Dead. Like you chopped his head right off.
So did I manage to catch a male or female sheep?
By all means,
I'm
roll
gonna
me.
grab yours by your bits, by its bits.
Roll me a
too.
d6. 1,
No,
2, 3. It's a
because-
boy. 4, 5, 6. It's a female.
It's a boy.
3. Oh,
The boy.
Kill it. Because a female would give milk for the villager.
You killed the female goats already.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
This is a sheep, though.
sheepies.
Well, he just killed one.
Yeah.
So what do you?
Well, whatever.
I
I
I'll
don't think I've ever
take it
heard of
alive
sheep's milk.
That you're taking it back
I mean,
to put it in the
makes
cart?
sense it would be a thing, but
I think it's a specific type of sheep. Well,
Taking
yeah, I'm
it
taking it
back.
back to the cart.
Okay. All right.
I mean we're humans.
Ivan,
I mean
you killed
I
one.
guarantee you we've done it.
The sheep are running away from you. You're taking yours back, I would assume.
And I'm gonna toss it into the cart.
Okay. Another dead sheep. All right. And Aster, do you want to do anything?
So while all this was happening, what was I doing, and did I notice?
Yeah, you saw all of this going on.
I thought it was just goat.
This
Think
is
legit.
it turned into a melee against sheeps and innocent sheep and goats.
Just like legit poutine.
So I'm
cheese
assuming
curds,
it's
but
standing
I
in the
make
big
poutine
open area with the
shredded
fence and
cheddar.
the fire pit and whatever, and there's no
Cheese
goats
it
in
not.
that?
Nope, they're dead. Everything
And I like
everything's
taking
dead
pictures
in
of it and send
in
it
the,
to,
the
people in
there's 2
Quebec
dead
just to
goats
eat
in the fenced in area and a dead sheep. And you can see Subaru and Regmek coming back with Subaru's got a live sheep that she's basically dragging back with her, and Regmek's got a dead one over his shoulder that he's bringing back. He's got a big smile on his face like he's done something important. And you can hear Ivan off in the distance yelling war cries to the sound of dying sheep.
I'll be putting my axe in you shortly.
So what would you like to
Let
do?
me ask you a question.
No, I'll be putting my axe in you.
I say out loud, are you guys done with your playing with the goats?
No.
Let's
Not
get
quite
going.
yet. I've got 2 more.
You're playing with a sheep.
All right, we're back to the top of the order there. Subaru, you're gonna try to put your live sheep in the cart.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to roll an animal handling check for me.
Oh, come on.
Well, he's tied up, right?
He is, but
She might need strength on this one.
15, 19.
you got the sheep in there now. What are you gonna do to keep it in there?
I'll just, the rope I have, I'll just tie it up.
Tie it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go
Roll
find
me a
my-
sleight of hand check, just to be sure.
15.
15.
Oh yeah, you got it tied off pretty good. So, are you guys collecting the other dead animals? Regmac, you're back as well.
Yeah.
You're just throwing the dead animals in the back?
I am.
Okay.
I'll collect my arrows too while I'm
Yeah,
helping.
absolutely. So all the dead animals in the back. We'll just go over here and we'll get out of order and we'll say, what are you doing there?
I am like they're running away, like they're running
They're-
around in the pen or this area.
They're trying to run away from you. So you can get one at a time.
I'm gonna pull out the longbow.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Natural.
You skewer one of them. Right through the eye.
And 17 to hit
Yeah.
for the other one.
They both hit.
Oh yeah.
They're both dead.
And
Yeah. Now I'm gonna grab all 3 and I'm just gonna basically drag them over.
Yep. So you've got all the dead animals now. Thanks for coming out, except one. One made it. Out of all of those animals, valuable animals, one made it.
But they're valuable.
And there's
valuable
blood.
meat.
There's blood everywhere. You guys are just covered in it. It's like
Not me.
that one's not
Well,
dead.
Make
Yeah,
it
it's gonna
full
stay
set.
alive.
Why don't you collect them all the same way?
No, we're good.
so,
I don't have blood on me because I just killed the one with the arrow.
There you go.
You
I'm
guys are
just
so
gonna
filthy.
reach over on my axe and right down your forehead. Now you've
I
got
don't
blood.
have blood on me
You've been
either.
marked.
So before we go, I'm gonna try and clean off my furs.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw some
not
blood on
gonna happen.
Aster.
There's
Fur is
some blood.
murder.
I dodge.
So you got all the animals, you got the 2 casks of mead loaded, and thanks to Aster and her quick thinking, you've got skis on your cart.
Wagon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and dry my furs off.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
care if there's blood on them. I'm just gonna try and dry them off.
Yeah, the blood will freeze anyway.
Oh, I just don't want it to freeze me.
No, it won't freeze you. It's just, you got blood spatter on you. Looks like you've been in a battle. Or 2.
Makes you look strong.
Yes. Look at all this meat, though. How much can we sell this for? And this is much easier than trying to corral them or catch them later.
Okay, giddy up. Let's go.
I feel like they'd be worth more.
So how are you gonna pull the wagon now?
We have 2 beasts.
Do you have anything?
You get left yoke, I get right yoke.
That'd work.
Okay, did you guys build a harness or any way to push it or pull it?
I push, you pull.
I pull, you push.
Whatever.
How about the one who killed Bishop gets to pull?
I'm okay with
I
that.
didn't kill him. He was already dead
He was
when my
already
axe found his skull. Is what it is. Your friend was dead.
Pull.
Are you taking Bishop with you?
You know, we'll bury him
I
in
thought
the
we-
snow.
Viking pyre burial burn thing. Yeah.
No.
I
Or,
thought we did something with his body.
you guys were talking about it.
Do we just want to bury him in the snow? A deep snowbank?
I don't know. I say we can take him and bury him in town or something.
I think the best way to honor Bishop's memory is if we cook him and eat him.
No.
That's a hard pass.
Man, not big for human flesh.
I prefer a dwarf myself.
Hard pass.
Bishop got me onto it.
He... Even I'm not so barbaric.
I think there's a partial dead dwarf over there somewhere.
Yeah, I think there's some left on the spit back there.
No, I threw that out.
Oh.
Not a
Placed it with
not a
bear.
fan of demi-human meats. Prefer
Let's
to
just bury him in town.
We can do that. Just throw him on the pile of dead bodies.
Yeah, I'll just pick him up and I'll just toss him in with the sheep. There we go. Then when we get back to town, we can butcher and prepare all this meat.
I'd say he's going to be sheepish, but probably not.
Tastes more like pork.
All right. Somebody roll me a fashionable. You're building a harness sort of deal to pull this for two humanoids to pull.
I help.
Nope.
You guys are about the same height.
What's stat block?
Good.
You know what? If you
I'm
let
helping.
Subaru or if you let Aster help, chances are you'll get her.
Yeah. Since she built everything else, apparently.
Yep.
Well, there's going to be the two legs off the front. What if we just fasten one board across it so someone stands in the middle of it?
We
just
butchered a
pushes
bear
on that
here
thing?
too, so we have bear skin laying around. And
Well,
let-
you
and-
didn't
have
really
bear
butcher the
hide?
bear.
Well, there's
You didn't get the hide. You cut the hindquarters off and roasted it with fur
but there's a
on.
dead bear around here, isn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
part
we
of
could
it.
use the hide.
To
Just
bind
slap
them.
some dead skin on you.
I mean,
You'd have to cure the hide,
yeah.
and it would take time for you to.
Let's take the dead bear with us too and sell it.
There's
We've got actual.
You guys
good
are
meat.
actually just about overloaded in the wagon. now.
yeah. Let's leave the bear. We don't need the bear. We're loaded for bear.
Although the bear would probably fetch you 8 or 9 gold.
It's not worth it. We're loaded. Let's go.
Let's just take the bear.
We can drag it behind.
Well, I'll let you, kitty cat. You can take the bear.
No, thank you. My strength is like -1.
What is strength and what is -1?
I'm really weak.
Oh, okay.
Huh, you say that again.
I'm fast, but I'm not strong.
Ah, well,
We could easily squish this one like a bug.
did you want to test? Would be entertaining.
No, too easy.
I've never seen little kitty cat
challenge.
like that. What are you?
Tabaxi. I'm a very, 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 very long ways away.
It's a very strange way to pronounce taxi cab.
You're a very long ways away, but you're standing
Taxi.
right here.
My
Interesting.
race is Tabaxi, but I come from a very long ways away across the ocean.
Oh, vast ocean.
Big water.
Water.
Oh, okay.
She shoots fire too.
Like lake, but big.
Oh, fire. Oh, she's
you
a
scared of
fire
fire?
cat. Ugh.
Are you scared of fire?
No, I don't mind fire. I'll go and grab a log. See, and I'll just kind of put it right in your face. I'm not afraid of fire. It's a tool.
You took 1 point of damage for your trouble.
Meh, whatever. I'll survive.
So,
Crazy
Well, let's
world.
go.
Yeah, why?
So-
That's
you guys head out. We'll advance you 8 more hours. Aster, you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Lovely.
At 2 levels of exhaustion, Aster. Let's see.
Isn't your speed halved?
I'm just looking for it here. It used to be right here.
Isn't it in the middle panel?
I think so.
Like the middle
Yeah,
left
yeah.
panel?
Speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on all your ability checks.
Okay.
Come on, Aster, hurry up.
Can we throw
Why
her
don't
on
we
the
lay
cart?
her in the cart with the other dead things?
There we
That
go.
way she can rest and gain warmth from their bodies.
As they freeze.
Well, I mean, it's
Well,
still
as for
better than
walking,
nothing.
I could rest in the corner with the live goat.
Sheep.
It's a
Whatever
sheep.
it is.
Do you not know your goats from your sheep?
I know the difference.
You
Yeah,
guys,
one goes bah, the other one goes.
What the hell was that? Holy cow. Goliath doesn't know what goat does.
That's because goat is like his girlfriend.
That's because it.
Oh,
You hear in the back of your own mind. As you guys make it back to town 8 hours later,
Would I be able to rest in the corner with the live goat as we're traveling?
Sheep.
you could actually rest and sleep, but you just seems like you're not getting you don't feel your magic flowing in you at all,
Okay.
and you feel like you're getting more and more tired.
Okay.
what happened to your kitty cat?
I'm exhausted.
But why? You've rested for so long.
Did you?
Apparently, I didn't get the sleep I needed. I think I had a bad dream or something.
Yes, as a matter of fact, even while you were trying to rest, you had a horrible dream, like something was hunting you, and you were being chased.
Aster, you took those magic items? Do we know what they are?
One is called a Pearl of Power, and I was actually thinking about giving it to you. And the other one is called a Wand of War Mage.
Dracona showed up and I wasn't watching chat. Now I feel bad.
Hello, Draconis. How's it going?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
He says bear meat has trichinosis.
So, you guys make it back to town, and you get back to the mead hall, which is kind of like the town hall. It's where everybody meets, and that
Where
evening,
everybody meads?
yeah, you guys meet up there with everybody else, and the middle-aged woman that befriended you. She greets you at the. Her name was Olivia. She greets you as you guys pull up to the front of the mead hall, and everybody's cheering like you've saved their mead. And everybody's you see the dwarf Shander Froth that she was arguing with before about who is going to be the new town speaker. There seems to be something going on with that as well in the background, something political going on, some sort of struggle there between the two of them, two different factions of people going head to head, something there. But as you guys get back, people are like, hey, look, they're back. Hey. There's one other thing, you guys. I don't know if I got this to you before, but as you guys
They're back?
as you guys come back into town, you do notice that the dwellings in this town are very squat, very short, small dwellings, with carvings of dinosaurs and serpents on them, and they are close to a very evergreen forest as well that you've just come out of. The tallest building is the mead hall. Even one building has a wyvern carved in it of some kind, and you can hear the droning of bees all around. So, anyhow, Olivia looks around and
Did you?
she goes,
I didn't.
"Um, is this all of you?
What remains?
Did you gain a new? Who's this?" Was he with you when you left?
Yes. Did you not notice, Ivan?
Well,
No.
I wasn't
No,
with
we
these people
picked up
when.
Oh, when we
Stray.
left the town.
We picked up a stray on the way.
Oh, I see.
We just
And she
decided-
looks over and she sees Bishop laying on top of the other dead animals. What happened to your friend?
We encountered a very big problem.
Ah. So are you telling me you've taken care of this problem?
And I show the head that I've kept as a trophy. Of course I did!
Times 2. And 3.
Yeah,
There
well,
were
I grabbed
two
the
of
other
them?
Verbeeg, yeah.
And
'Cause I was-
ogre?
An ogre? Please.
I'm ogre it.
This is phenomenal. And you got back our mead.
And
Well,
a live
most
sheep.
of it.
And look at all the meat we brought for town. Eh? Eh?
For us, she's almost crying. She's almost in tears because these people have subsisted on whatever they can find.
So you should
These
have
people
killed
are,
them.
you guys got to understand, these people are not only isolated, they're starving. That's what Orel's frost has done to this area. It is, these people, what you've done is saved their town from dying.
This seems heroic.
I'm sure somebody will give you a fair amount for your animals. And I'm sorry for your friend.
Yes, barbecue.
We will lay him in the temple.
Thank you.
And she gets some of her friends to grab Bishop and take him over with the former town speaker and lay him in the temple where he is at. It's actually not even the temple, it is the shrine of the flaming sword. That's where he's laid right now. And they lay Bishop there and with him. She says, "Come inside, tell us your story. We want to hear."
Right?
Who has the highest charisma?
Mine's 18.
13.
11.
Yours?
10.
10.
And keep in mind that charisma
So,
is a spellcasting modifier.
Aster,
Yes.
as you guys are walking into the mead hall, Olivia just kind of gently takes you by the arm as you're standing outside beside the cart, and she says, "You know, I make the casks for the mead here in town. And I think you know some of what's going on already from the last time you were here. Some of my friends don't want Shander Frost to become our next town speaker. They say he's untrustworthy. I don't know him that well, but I've been urged to run against him. I really have no interest in the speakership. But you seem to be a pretty good leader. This town could use one. What do you say? Would you like to run for town speaker?"
I'm sorry, but I am going to have to politely decline. You see, this region that we're currently in is plagued by this frostmaiden, and that is actually the reason why I'm here. Me and my party, I can't say my party, but me for sure, I'm specifically here to help put an end to the frostmaiden.
That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate your listening. I'm going to talk to the rest of your party and see if any of them would like to help. Thank you again for getting our mead.
You're welcome.
Who's got the next highest?
I've got 13.
And you're...
11. No, yeah, 11.
So, you see Aster come in. You guys, by the way, you've been given mead already.
Ha
And
Pretty much.
a gentleman approaches you and says, you got animals there, dead ones. What do you want for them? I'm willing to offer you 3 gold for the sheep and goats each.
You know what? I'm not
The
smart
live
enough to
sheep-
say no. And
The live sheep, I'll give you 4. It's a fairly high price I'm offering you, considering mules go for 8.
that sounds
Would I
fairly.
be able
Sounds good
use
to
a
me.
persuasion check on him?
What?
Would I be able to use a persuasion check on him to try and get a better deal?
You're not there talking to him. He's actually talking to Regmek.
Seems like a fair trade. How
Um,
many sheeps did we bring back?
We brought back like 7.
7 sheep and 2 goats. 9 in total.
9 in total, and
So-
one of those was alive.
1. So he'll offer you 20 gold for the lot.
Whoa,
That's when I was
20 gold for the lot at 3 apiece?
20?
Squeeze me. That math doesn't add up.
Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, my bad.
No, that's 27.
30 gold.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
It's actually 28. Right?
Yeah, 28. Because it's 27, but then 1 extra for the 1 live one.
So
That's a
he'll
lot of
offer you
gold.
28. He'll offer you 28 gold.
I'll take it.
He says, "Can I use your wagon?
Yeah.
I'll bring it back."
Boy. Okay.
Sounds fair. I'm okay with this. Did you need me to haul it? I can do that for 5 silver.
No,
Okay.
we're good. I'll hook up my horse to it. So anyway, he goes and takes the dead animals and 1 live one away. And as this is happening, you see Olivia come in with Aster, and somebody shoves a pint of meat into your hands and slaps you on the back and says, "Go warm yourself by the fireplace." Olivia comes up to you and approaches you and basically says, "Listen, you were here when Shander and I went at it before you left. Yes?
Yeah, it was.
Listen, he's vying to become the next town speaker.
And from all looks of it, so are you.
I don't really want to be.
Well, then why are you running?
Well, listen, some of the townsfolk have come to me and said that he's not very trustworthy. Listen, like I said, I don't want to be town speaker, but I have no. You seem like you might be able to do it. Like you might be a good leader.
I would lead us to glory.
Well, this town could use somebody like that. Would you be interested in running for town speaker?
For glory and
You're not
glory
there.
and battle. Oh, I thought I was because we were.
Oh, were you guys together?
Yeah.
Okay, you can overhear it.
Glory in battle. Raise the mead glass. Yes.
Glory in battle! Ah!
All right. Olivia says, "I'm willing to throw in my support for you. I'll spread the word. If you're willing to run, I'll spread the word. I just need yes or no."
First the town, then the world. Sure.
Are they like they're seeing half orc in here, and you said half orcs aren't really looked well upon too
Well,
many areas?
orcs, yeah, they're like you got your furs on and stuff, but once you pull your
Once I like I mean if I'm
You're
in
not-
if I'm in a warm place,
you're not
where
orky, like you got hair, whereas an orc wouldn't have hair.
okay.
So you've got like a mop top going on and a
No,
couple
full
of
mullet. Full on mullet.
okay, all right, Billy Ray. All right, Billy Ray.
Oh my god.
And a couple of tusks. So people are kind of giving you a side eye, but you speak common really well. You don't seem like you want to chop them up. So you're now with some heroes who have literally saved this town from dying. And there's some really goodwill towards you guys. And when you guys go to try to pay for things, they're like, "Your money's no good here." And they bring you a meal. And do you want to tell the rest of the group what has been offered to you? And you got to give Olivia a yes or no.
Yeah, I gave Olivia a yes.
Okay. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Alright.
16.
11.
7.
15.
15. What'd you roll, Aster?
Math isn't.
5.
Okay. You seem to. There's a general din, a general murmur in the room, like you guys are like heroes, but there's something else going on in the background. But like you guys, there get that general like feeling in the room. There's something. There's waves of other conversations going through the room.
What about this? How long do you have to stay in town? Do you have to stay here forever? There's no glory in battle in that. We can't go to battle if you have to stay here and talk to people like Speaker.
Did you
Well,
tell
does
us
not-
about this yet?
Now he just did.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Aren't you? What? You're staying?
Olivia wants me to be leader. So I can bring this town to glory. I shall conquer this town, and then I shall conquer the other 9, and then the world.
Is this one of the
She
10
wants you to
town?
do what? Now, Billy Joe, this man is a leader, and we need somebody strong to lead us.
Well, strong. Let's.
Are you backing him, Olivia? Yes, I'm backing him.
Okay, correct
Everybody-
me if I'm wrong.
everybody-
But
Attention! And she gets the attention of the whole room. Regmek Tiny Akhenathi has humbly thrown his hat in as a candidate for leader of our fair town. And there is an eruption of about half the people, and the other half are like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know. But half of them, at least half of them, are like, yeah!
are you gonna be able to leave?
They're like,
You gonna...
yeah! And they're all coming, slapping you on the back. Hey, man, right on. You're, because you're huge.
That's
You're
Subaru's
enormous.
asking you.
Yeah, they're slapping me on the back. Yeah! Whoa, a little low there, buddy.
On the backside.
So who do we go and fight first? We have to destroy someone to show our strength. She said they needed strong leader. Who do we destroy first?
How about the frostmaiden?
We could
Well,
destroy her later.
where is
but
the frost maiden?
We
You've
would
been
have
here
to
for how
look
long
her,
and you
obviously.
haven't found her?
We have to look for her, obviously. Because if we can find and destroy the frostmaiden, we can save not only this town, but all the others as well. And think of what that would do for your reputation.
And with political leadership, I can gain intel from other places about where she is, so I may wring her scrawny little neck.
Olivia, strange question. Do we have to
I
stay
don't
here to be
believe I know
leader?
your name.
Oh, I am Ivan Bagodais.
Ivan Bagodice. Well, Ivan Bagodice, I'm Olivia. What's her last name? I'm sorry, I don't have her last name in front of me. I'm Oliviesa Antapur. And she's got kind of a dark complexion. She kind of talks like this. She is Olivia Untapur. She is from Chult. From Chult. She kind of has this. She's a kind of dark skin and kind of talks like with this type of accent. But I'm not going to do my accent right now. Anyway, but yeah, she introduces herself and says, I was one of the candidates for town speaker because our former town speaker, Kendrick Reelsbarrow, was murdered by the Verbeegs that you have brought the heads. And as you guys are talking, your Verbeeg heads are being hoisted up to the ceiling. by ropes.
Our victories stand above all of these things. See, they rise our victories to the roof.
Hail the heroes of Goodmead. Stands one guy right up on a tall bar. He's, hail the heroes of Goodmead. And everybody raises a glass to the heroes of Goodmead, who have saved this town from dying.
I'll drink to that.
Absolutely.
I mean,
So,
not much I will drink to.
how long is the position of speaker last for? Like, when can we leave and go and destroy things again?
Oh. Well, you'd have to be here to take care of the day-to-day needs of the town. Albeit if there were tasks that you needed to take care of, you could leave that in the hands of somebody you trusted while you were away.
How about we leave it in the hands of Olivia? So
Yeah, no, I have zero interest in being the town speaker.
I feel like I just got conned into something here.
But there's other good people. Like my friend Henry here. And she points to a not an elderly gentleman, but an older gentleman who he's about 6 feet tall. And he's got a clean cut beard. He looks like a logger. Maybe in his late 50s, early 60s.
Like a blonde lager or a dark lager? Sorry.
He could be an Indian pale ale. I don't know.
Could be.
Anyway, a lot of the people here look like they're of darker complexion. So they many of the people here have like the Chultan
Appearance?
appearance, yeah. And the Wilhelm Reach. It's south, right? Chult. Way far to the south. So, but she says Henry could watch over things while you're away.
Well, sounds like Henry's about to get real busy.
Strange question.
So, are you still interested?
Which towns can we invade first to take over?
Well, you wouldn't be invading any towns, Ivan. We do need.
Annex, better word.
We do need one of the barrels. We do need the barrels delivered, at least one of them, delivered to East Haven,
So we put warriors in barrel.
and then we need one delivered to Bryn Shander. I believe you folks came from Bryn Shander, yes?
Where's Bryn Shander?
Where we
That
came
way.
from.
Down the paved road, or up the paved road.
Depending on...
Just so you guys know, the East Way is paved.
but snowy.
Yeah. But it's clearly marked.
I
Paved.
swear, there's pavement down there somewhere.
But we do need one barrel delivered to one of the inns in East Haven. Unfortunately, our one customer is going to have to go without until we make more.
Which inn in Bryn Shander?
The North Look.
Oh, is that where your girlfriend is at?
They can wait.
Girlfriend.
Aren't you excited to
Ah.
see your girlfriend?
It did not go well.
This is a big thing for you.
Olivia goes. She's like, whatever. But you can see her talking to. You can see her kind of talking to a couple of other of her friends and a couple of the other folks, and a couple people start walking up and asking you, so what are you going to do to end this this endless winter? How are you going to how would you further help us as the new town speaker?
I'm sitting there with my
Kill
meat.
that
Yes.
which stops us from being the best we can.
We're the best at what we do. We make meat for all of 10 towns.
Good. And I'll make sure that we have food. I will find food, and I will make it ours.
We can find large things and kill them to make them food for the people. Great idea. See, he's thinking already.
Yeah, their customer. They have a customer in. They have a customer in Good Meat or in Bryn
Now, wait,
Shander.
here's
They have a
another
customer
wild
in
idea.
East Haven and
We
a
can take
customer in
the
Dugan's
mead.
Hole.
We can take that mead to
And
someone
the one
who has food.
That was
and
stolen
trade
for
it
Dugan's
for
Hole.
food.
That was the one that was consumed
Lots of food. Because it's best meat
because they were
around, right?
taken
Meat, so
it
all
as
their food.
individual units. She says.
Dugan's Hole was the one that was, if you're listening, was the one that was drank. They can wait. We can take one barrel back to Bryn Shander.
No, Bryn Shander can wait.
But you,
Which
this is
town
she's the
of
reason
3
you
towns,
came here.
which one's richest town? Which one pays most for meat?
East Haven. They all paid the same price. They're expecting delivery. I know we promised you a whole cask of mead. Unfortunately, we can't really honor that. But you'll never ever pay for somewhere to sleep in this town, or a meal ever again, or any
drinks.
of the mead you drink.
Are we heading to East Haven to start with?
I think so.
Okay.
Wasn't a reason for coming to this town more so just to pass through on our way to another town so we could find some mage person, I believe it was, before they were executed because we wanted to question him about the frostmaiden?
Well, Regmek initially wanted to come here for his girlfriend to find out why the mead wasn't coming.
Yeah, that
At the
was the plan,
beginning.
but we were planning on continuing on the east way
Yeah.
to that other place to find that person before he was killed.
Yep.
You
That's
would know
East
about
Haven.
that.
Shouldn't we,
Hmm?
so
You would-
shouldn't
yeah.
we be heading in
Subaru would
that
know
direction
about
now?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Head
Well,
to East Haven.
why don't you take a few days and rest up?
I would love some rest.
Absolutely. We take rest. The poor little kitty cat here. She looks like she's not doing so well.
It gives me time to campaign for leadership.
And I will support you. Everybody here, I will support Ragmek in his bid for this position. If he loses a leg in battle, I shall be there to help him stand. We shall make sure to crush the enemies of all of... Where's this town?
Good mead.
Oh, we will crush the enemies of Goodmead, and we will make sure they pay with their lives and their livestock, and we will bring said livestock back to feed you again. Who are your enemies? We shall crush them. Which town is next?
A vote for Regmek is a vote for food.
Okay.
You guys are insane.
Clinically insane.
I guess now is a good time to mention I took an oath of conquest.
Now's a good
So-
time to mention, legitimately, my guy doesn't care as long as he's kicking butt and taking names.
And Subaru is like getting closer to Astrid because right now she seems like the most sane one out of the party,
What do you mean?
which is saying a lot.
Didn't you hear what we've been saying?
Exactly.
And the only thing that's going through my head is, what the heck are these people going on about? I kind of want to get out of here.
So we don't expect your support in voting then. Fair enough. You're in the other side.
We can.
I don't really care who leads. I just think you guys are off your rocker.
You were offered a place to sleep in the shrine of next door, where your friend is laying in the shrine of the flaming sword. There's some places to sleep there.
We're gonna sleep with the dead people.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the best.
yay.
That's the best they got.
I mean, that's fine. I sleep like the dead.
If we're in the temple now, would I be able to find and talk to one of the priest people?
The priests in that temple.
Yeah.
It seems to be like empty. Like
Would I
nobody's
know
there.
where to look for them? Because this temple is probably the most magical location, knowledgeable place in the town, right?
You might think that, but there's nobody there really.
I don't know. I think I make
Seems
any
to be
room pretty
abandoned.
magical.
Except for the 2 dead bodies that are in it.
If I went back to the meat hall, would I be able to ask someone
You're at the
if
meat
they
hall.
knew the look? Oh, okay. So since I'm in the meat hall, would I be able to ask someone if they know where I could find the temple priest?
Yeah, there hasn't been a temple priest for years.
That was my hit dice.
Somebody answers you.
Level 3.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
I did
it's just
not already. What?
just an empty building right now.
That was my roll for my hit points. The third one. Well, second one consecutive.
So
I'll trade your dice.
anyway,
I'll take it.
We'll take the trade.
what would you like to?
Con bonus. Oh my goodness.
What would you guys like to do here? Would you like to try to rest for the night?
Yes, we watch over. Well, we'll go to sleep. Make sure Kitty gets good rest. Cat, take a cat nap.
Does
Hey, Mr. Half Orc,
Find a
I'm just
big
wondering,
rock.
what is your
I
profession?
make Kitty have a nice nap.
I am one who destroys those who oppose me.
So you'd be considered what kind of warrior?
A
Strong.
warrior. I am a totem warrior. My totem of the bear. My bear strength and endurance.
Cool.
did a bishop stand in your way? He was on the ground.
Are you able to cast spells, Mr. Warrior? Because I'm thinking about giving you this wand.
No,
It can make you extra powerful.
I don't. I can speak with animals and I can sense beasts, but I cannot. The spells are not my thing. I don't
If
care
you
for
can
it.
speak with animals, why didn't you talk to the sheep and tell them to get in the cart?
I forgot, and you know what? It's more fun.
You're useless. Is Astrid still injured?
Uh,
I'm not really injured. I'm just super tired because
You're
I've
super
been having nightmares when I
tired,
sleep.
yeah.
That's it. Okay.
She doesn't appear to have
and-
received the benefit of any sort of rest at all.
Okay.
And Subaru, this pearl that we found in the place, I was thinking about giving it to you because I feel it would be more beneficial to you than it would be for me.
Okay. What does it do?
It's called the Pearl of Power, and if you speak the command word, you gain 1 extended spell slot of up to 3rd level, and it cannot be used until next dawn. And since that's its ability, I already have an ability that restores my extended spell slot, so I figured you might be able to put a better use to it, because I know from experience that, and from you healing me, that you at least have healing spells, and I don't.
Well, thank you. Is
And
that
as for this one,
up to
and
level
as for
what?
this one, up to level 3,
Up to level 3.
you can regain 1 extended spell slot of up to 3rd level, can't be used again until next dawn, and the command word is Regenosmus Expendosum.
Oh, what?
Regenosmus is the first
I've
word,
already
and then
lost
second
it.
word is Expendosum. Expandozunn.
Do you just want to message the spelling into the Discord?
Yeah, that sounds like a good
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
I'll also
And as for
send
this
a
wand,
message
I-
to Discord.
I have a bad feeling that it's what's giving me nightmares, so I'm kind of wanting to
So
get
you
that.
try
Oh,
to give
good.
it to me. You try to give me things that make me sick like you. No thanks.
Oh, the
Sorry.
wand, you think?
Now the truth comes out, kitty cat.
Well, you did kill a comrade, so...
I didn't kill him. He was already dead when my axe found his skull. He was lying on ground dead
So you
already.
admit it!
He was lying on ground dead already.
He wasn't fully dead.
He
Just
was mostly dead.
He could have been saved.
How do you know? You weren't there doing it. You were off in the back shooting your little fire
But he
thingies.
was mostly dead. He wasn't all dead. We could have brought him back. Maybe. You
I'm
had to
just saying-
chop his head in half.
Also, I sent the spelling.
It's not my fault he's lying dead on ground when my axe swing and accidentally hit ground there. It got in the way.
Accident.
Well, then why'd you miss? It sure sounds like your fault to me.
How come you needed help with this creature for me to kill it? Why couldn't you just kill it yourself? How
We
come?
already killed 3 of them before you even showed up.
Oh, but your two big friends were dying. Big man here, who's super strong, was on ground dying. Other friend was on ground dying, and the big creature was coming to kill you. And I came in, and I
That's
came
not
and
the-
help you. I came and help you, and now you're trying to make me look out like bad guy. This is orc shaming. Just because I'm orc, you are making me out to seem like killer.
Now people have stopped and they're staring.
I'm slinking away from the group.
They're
I'm
staring
having
at
none of this.
All of you.
I'm gonna walk away.
Ah, yes, that's it. Absolutely. Stir up the pot of stinking, steaming defecation and then turn and walk away, just like cat.
Pretty much like any cat.
Well, I'm not the one looking to go on a murder quest and conquer every village, now am I?
That's Ragmek idea. I'm supporting Ragmek in his theory and in his purpose.
So if Ragnick told you to jump off a mountain, would you do it?
No, I like his idea of conquest. So I agree with it. Absolutely. We can be friends based on that mutual aggression. I mean, mutual
Destruction.
mutual mission of destruction.
Okay, you do that, Mr. Orkman.
So, Olivia says, "Can I put you guys up in the Temple of the Flaming Sword?"
Flaming sword. I like that.
Sounds strong.
Absolutely. We may even rename town to we are the bearers of the flaming sword.
I'm going to let people know. I'm going to get around and talk to the townsfolk on your behalf.
Okay.
The Shrine of the Flaming Sword. Sorry. Your friend is laying in state there, along with our former town speaker. We'll be probably putting them on a funeral pyre, if that's okay with you.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
He burns good.
We'll have the pyres ready in a couple of days, maybe in a day or two. Until then, please enjoy the town and get around and talk to the people. Go door to door if you need to. Let people know who you are.
Just go to the door. Dum, dum, dum. Hey, you have time to talk about your next speaker?
So,
It should be me.
by all means, I can.
Vote me,
I can
or I
give
don't
you-
knock next time.
I can give you. I can give a good word.
We have come with pamphlets to speak about this town's loyal savior.
What's your intelligence?
10.
He's definitely smarter than you.
Oh, yeah.
Pamphlets.
I mean, I'm basically 10 across the board except my strength, which is 19.
So anyway,
Like 19, 10, 12, 10, 10, 13.
12.
Olivia says, anytime you want to go, and she just points you at the building. It's that one right across the street there, and it's basically kitty corner from here. To the southeast is the dock, which is all. It's basically just Red Waters is frozen over. There's just ice, and the Shrine of the Flaming Sword. If this is north, It's literally right over
No,
there.
that's a
Right
good
over
question. Would kitty corner be a phrase in
Anyway.
the Forgotten Realms?
That's any corner that Aster walks around.
Well, because like the history of kitty corner is quite fun. It comes from catter corner, which comes
So
from
anyway,
quatre, which is the number 4 in French, and it relates to when on the dice they were called quatre. So quatre corner, because I'm be opposing corners like on the dots on a dice. There you go. There's a little bit of UFI for all of you and for you.
anyway, if you're done,
Follow me on Twitter, Nario the Troop, for more useless information.
we can get you set up over in the Shrine of the Flaming Sword. Whenever you're done here, just let yourself in. Nobody will bother you. There's plenty of wood for the fireplace if you want to get yourself a fire started there. I can have blankets, furs brought over to make you comfortable.
See, chat likes
Cots.
useless information.
So
I say we start our campaign now. You and I, we start the campaign in this celebration
in the
room.
mead hall.
Right now, we start the campaign.
I'd like to go to the temple,
Let's do
please.
Okay, you can head over.
We're gonna do an inspiring speech of how we destroyed the Verbeeg.
I'm
how we
gonna
brought
just
the
find a
food back.
corner to sit in, just kind of watch the insanity
Okay.
go on.
Yeah, people are
Drinking
people are
mead.
glad handling you guys and congratulating you and hey, good luck on being the new speaker. You're big and strong like our old town speaker, and you'll probably do great. You got my vote, you support my vote, and some people are coming up to you and asking, so what makes you think you're better than Chandra Froth?
Can Chandler Frost do this? And like I'll find something that looks really friggin' heavy and lift it up. See, I am supporting him in this, and I have the strength to support him, and I will stand behind him.
So you literally lifted up a halfling.
Oh no, the biggest thing I can find.
Yeah, basically, everybody here is smaller than you.
Okay, get a whole bunch of people to stand on a table, and we're gonna lift them up because we're gonna support this town.
Yes.
Roll me a strength. There's like 10 people on the table.
I get advantage on all strength checks, so let's
What?
do this.
Dude, that's awesome.
Not much. I get an 11.
22.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get it off the floor, and you're like holding it there, and he's got most of the weight. And I'm sorry, you're just a girlfriend. You guys have to let it down. You get it up, but like you get it kind of up in the air, and which is more than I can say for Regmek. He can't even get it up.
Hey-oh.
This
Kind
is
of
the
got
first-
it up.
Yeah, but
Just not very far.
you just didn't hold it up there very long.
Yeah.
You're a typical male. You had to let it down quick.
Well, maybe I've had a bit of mead tonight, but
Yeah, maybe you had a little bit too much to drink and your performance was off. It's kind of a Regmek thing.
just a
Oh, no.
little
I'm
problem.
rubbing off on you.
No, I draw the line there.
So people are laughing at this, what you're saying to one another, and they don't know why they're laughing. But you lifted up these people on the table, and then you had to let them down real quick. But they're all like, "Yeah, these guys are awesome!" And you see a group of people that they're all kind of standing in the perimeter, that aren't really partaking. They're just standing around talking, like they're being a little more serious. They're talking about other things. And roll me another perception check, everyone except for Aster.
10.
7.
I must be hammered.
So you guys really don't notice anything going on except for drinking and people like glad handling you, congratulating you, and welcoming you to the new town speaker. But not everybody's patting you on the back. There's, like I said, there's other people talking about other things, and
So I'm in the corner, kind of off to the side with these others. If
Are
I
you
don't,
losing your religion?
I was gonna kind
She's
of
not in the
move
spotlight.
around the perimeter as well, and just kind of see if I can pick up anything that they're saying or anything.
Perception check. What is your perception?
Nat 20. My
You can
perception's
hear.
+4.
You can hear. We'll see what Shander has to say about all this when he gets back. Yeah, he's gonna be the new town speaker. I don't think that one is. I don't even think he's got a brain in his head. We'll see. We have to have somebody strong. And you hear stuff like that's really, really leftist, like to really, really rightist. Like the whole gambit of we need people who are going to be responsible, upright, be here for the town to protect it, all the way to this person's going to be. We're going to do everything we can to take this person out before they even make it to the ballot, right? Like
Okay.
everything. You hear it all. You hear all, but it's all very negative. It's not negative in the sense that it's like we're going to take this person out, but
As in, they're not looking to kill him.
no,
just
not looking to
kinda-
kill
Oh,
him,
okay.
but they're looking to make sure that he doesn't, maybe a smear campaign or something, or
All they need to do is
Something-
learn my new name.
you know, you also hear things like, well, this guy seems he's not from around here. He just showed up. Sure, he got rid of our problem, but doesn't make him leadership material. He's too young. He's French. He's got an ugly beard. He wastes our money. He's French. You know.
Can we talk about what you're talking about?
Ooh, I mean, ow, that's getting harsh.
Anyway, you know, we don't know who his father was, whether or not he was arrested in Israel when he was a kid. Oh, did I say that out loud? He was. We don't even know if this kid comes from his regular father or from a communist from Cuba. We don't know anything like that. Anyway, you hear it all. You hear the whole gambit. So, the long and the short of it is, there are people who are cheering for him, though. Like, they are
You're
like,
being Trudeau'd.
they've got like the big red, white, and regmec signs. Like red, white, and blue. Regmec. It's just regmec. Red, white, and blue for president. For speaker. And then you got the other folks who are like in the Shander froth. You know, who's doesn't seem to be around. Even they just people talking about him. He might be hiding in his basement.
Actually, as I'm walking around, maybe I'll ask, like, where is this Shander, whatever his name is?
Who are you asking?
Oh, just a random person that seems to be supportive of him. Just kind of.
How supportive?
Not like extremely. I'm gonna get rid of Regmec supportive, but you know, like.
I'm going to
Maybe
give you a
very
perception check to find out if you can find a person that's kind of...
18, 22.
So you find one of the people who are like
Nice.
a little more thoughtful about their responses. Well, he was here earlier when you guys first re-arrived in town. And you guys, this is hours later. You're hours later now. You've you're 10 pints in and you've had something to eat. And yeah, I think he might have gone home.
How come you think he would make a better leader? I'm ready.
Well,
to
he's
leave.
here. He's here and he supports the town and he works well with the other loggers and works hard and has generally brought some prosperity to this town just being here recently.
How long has he been here for?
He's been here a few years.
Where did he come from?
Some say he came from the south.
And considering that we're, here's the northernmost point, here's where we are, who hasn't come from the south?
So, anyway. But it is what it is. He's kind of a, you know, he's a local. He's been here. He's supported the town. He's been a part of the community. He's well known. Treats people properly. Oh, sure, he blows a little bit hard, but you know, he generally cares for the general welfare of the community.
Fair enough.
Anyway, what makes you think your friend will be a better town speaker?
Oh, I mean, he's ready to protect and.
Well, I'll give him. He's kind of a one-off. I'll give you that. You know, he brought in the Verbeeg head, and you know, satisfied the vengeance of our former speaker.
Well, I mean, you guys are starving too, and he brought back food for you, keeping you fed.
Well, I heard you got paid for that.
We didn't ask for money.
Oh yeah, we didn't ask for money. He just.
That's
We
fair.
also didn't get paid for, or you guys didn't get paid for the job that you guys did for the town of saving the Verbeeg, or killing the Verbeeg too.
Yeah, we'll just leave it alone.
Okay, that's a little meta.
Yeah, you're not there.
Sorry.
You get the throw an eraser.
You're
I get
busy trying to lift the
eraser
table.
of meta.
You're trying to lift
Erase
the table.
that comment.
So anyway, the long and the
Strike
short.
that comment from the record.
He's like, well, that's fair. That's
I
fair.
object.
Well, I keep an open mind, and we'll see. We'll see what happens during the you know.
But is he French?
Andy has great supporters to work
It looks
beside
like
him.
looks like he's got some people supporting him here in town already. You know, Lifiessa's, you know, she's well respected here in this town too. She's been here. Her family was here her whole life, and her family actually helped found this town. So she's very well respected. So anybody, you know, anybody who she throws her hat in with needs to be seriously thought about, I suppose.
Fair enough. Let's continue wandering
Yep.
Never
And
thought
you
this
can-
would turn into a political campaign.
around. Right?
Welcome. Welcome to my world.
When your D&D campaign turns to a political campaign, yeah.
Anyhow, we'll advance
Greg Mick for mayor.
to say the next morning.
Actually, when we head back
What
to
about
the
me
temple.
at the temple?
You're at the temple. That's about
Yeah.
it. People bring you blankets. You start a fire in the fireplace.
Well, I
You
was
get the
trying
place
to
warmed
do
up. There's 2 stinky bodies in there.
I'm going to relay to
When-
him when we get back about what I learned and what
Okay.
was told to me by the different.
So what do you want to do, Aster?
So after I left them, I went to the temple. I want to, I guess, figure out if it is in fact the wand giving me these bad dreams, and if so, I want to maybe Arcana history check the wand to see what would happen if I broke the wand.
You know for a fact if you broke the wand, you'd probably upset time and space and blow yourself to bits.
Oh, lovely.
That's what
Well,
happens to
around.
wands that are full of magic when you break them.
We're not. He's
So-
over there.
Okay. Okay, so then if I Arcana check the wand, would I be able to tell if it is in fact the wand giving me the bad dreams?
I'll tell you what, roll with disadvantage.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
Yeah. That's fine. Roll with disadvantage. Or just give me one straight roll. One straight roll. Whatever your
One
first
roll?
roll. Whatever your first roll was there.
My first roll was an 8, my second roll was a nat 20.
Yeah, well, your first roll says you don't know what's causing it.
Okay, so if I just like left the wand at the temple when I leave, would I be like would the bad dreams stop kind of thing?
You don't know.
Because I know,
You
like,
don't. Can't. I couldn't. I can't tell you that. You don't know.
Why don't you leave the wand and go sleep somewhere else and see if the dreams still occur?
Does the mead hall have like rooms?
No.
There's a comfy cave just back that way a bit.
Comfy cave 8 hours away.
And covered with.
The spot where those soldiers died when we first got to town, how far away is that?
Probably a good half hour.
Okay, so then in that case, I want to walk to like more or less where the road is, the east road or whatever it's called. Throw the wand as far as I can, and then walk back to the temple.
Well, I'll let you do that. That's gonna take you a better part of the night. Probably
Well, they've always spent
two,
hours doing this
probably
thing,
3
so-
hours to do that.
Well, why? Okay.
You're half speed too, remember? So you're exhausted, you're cold.
And then you'd be traveling after like 8 hours of traveling. You'd be traveling again.
Well, how far is the road? Like, how
It's
far away
probably
is
an
the road
hour
from
and
the
a half
temple?
to the east way, or an
Okay,
hour, rather an
I'm not
hour.
doing that.
Probably 2 hours, there and back.
Okay, then I'm not doing that.
Maybe he just
I
needs
thought
to
it was
sleep in an
close, man.
anti-magic zone.
Pardon?
Maybe just go to sleep in an anti-magic zone.
Are you guys like at the temple?
Yeah, we've gone back.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll say you guys are all together at the temple several hours later.
Why don't you just
Okay.
leave the wand like outside the meat hall or something
Sure.
instead of walking half?
Go stick it in a ruby
Give it to
cave.
friend or Shost or Shend or Frost or whatever the heck his name is.
Yes,
That's
an offering of peace.
Leave it
Yes,
on his
give it to him.
doorstep.
He might be happy for the gift.
I'm gonna leave it at the maid hall.
You're gonna leave it at the mead hall.
Yeah.
There's just no way that can cause problems.
So you're gonna walk back over to the mead hall
Sure.
and leave it there.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then walk back to the temple and try and go to sleep.
Okay,
Just
fair
puts
enough.
it in the little door handle.
Just throw it in fireplace. It's
Yeah.
wood, it burn up.
With an explosion.
You want to throw it in the fireplace?
Blow up the meat hall? Are you insane?
Oh,
No, I would rather not blow up the maid hall.
Just
Okay,
hide it
please.
somewhere. Hide it under or behind the counter or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide it somewhere.
Okay, roll me a hiding check.
So what would that be?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
Yep.
Okay.
Mead hall is empty when you get there. You have no problem with this. Most, like everybody seems to have cleared out.
12 plus 12, 15, 16.
No problem. You found a place that probably nobody would ever look.
Okay, I hide it, and now I go back to the temple and try to sleep.
Okay, fair enough. What are the rest of you guys doing?
oh, we're going to sleep.
Everybody's going to bed?
Oh, you tell us that people are like
Oh,
out
yeah.
to get us?
Well, not like you're not in danger. It's just they're going to they want to try and smear his name and
There might be people like that who might want to do that.
hurt him physically.
No, might want to smear his name.
Yeah, that's what I
Not,
said.
they won't.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they
So
will.
when they
might
smear
want
his
to.
name, what, like with blood?
Orifices?
I mean, you can smear with the blood of
Boy,
your
you
enemies.
two aren't
So.
too bright, are you? Make you sound bad.
Oh,
Discredit you.
Why do we want to make him smell bad? I don't think that's enough.
Sound like a bad person.
Well, when you sound bad, don't you also smell bad?
Oh, whatever. I'll go to sleep.
Welcome to Adventures in Babysitting. You just need, you just need one of them in the hat. In the hat. Remember the hat? Anyway, the next morning, Aster, will start with you. You wake up and you don't feel any more exhausted than you did the day before. You don't feel any less exhausted. than you did the day before. You definitely don't feel your magic returning to you at all. The next morning, everybody roll me who drank more than 10 pints. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And I get it. Oh, no, I don't get adventures. But that's a 23.
21.
12.
You're throwing.
Oh.
You two are like watching him role play.
Boy, you can handle your
Campaign.
you can handle your meat as well as your women.
Well, I drank 2 casks.
But new campaign slogan. You can hurl your enemies with Ragmek.
That is.
Let Ragmek do all the heaving and heavy lifting.
He's bald. No one needs to hold his hair.
Is he bald?
He's bald.
Would I know of something that would help with a hangover?
Anything like a cure
herb or
wounds
something?
A cure wounds would help him.
No. He needs to suffer a little bit, but just like a herb or something.
Yeah, you might know if you have like healing, like if you have like that skill, like that
Herbal medicine?
medicine check. If you have medicine as a,
No, I don't.
then you can roll with disadvantage.
And of course,
I'll roll with disadvantage.
Sure, I'll roll with disadvantage. 9, 10, 11.
Perfect. That's too good of a roll. I'm rolling with disadvantage. I have old orcish secrets.
Oh, good lord.
next one.
Yes!
Sweet.
Old
Yeah.
orcish secrets. This help you.
You can choose. You can choose who to take the advice from.
I'll take it from the orc.
Okay, I'm gonna go have breakfast. Or you know what? Maybe I'll wait and just watch this out.
He mixes up something for you out of his backpack, and if you want to take it, you can roll
Down in one go.
another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Wait. 11.
Yeah, no.
I'm like looking at him like he's
You're
lost
hurling
his mind.
you're hurling even more now.
See, this works. It works so well. What it does is it expunges even more from your system. So you just throw it all up, and then it's not in your system to bother you anymore.
All right. Can I roll to get it on some people's shoes? Or?
Nope.
I'll go up to him, cast the cure wounds, and then just walk out without a word.
Yeah. Cure wounds cures his hangover instantly.
See, she didn't even need to cast Cure Wounds. See, you're feeling better already. It's because of the old orcish medicine.
You orcs know what you're talking about.
So anyway, Aster, throughout the night,
Never helping you again.
throughout the night, the dreams that come to you are ones of absolute horror. You can't even imagine what is happening to you. You dream about glass dragons swallowing you and spitting out your bones. You dream about fish, large knucklehead trout swallowing you up, and you dream about just being destroyed, burnt by fire, burnt by. You can't run fast enough in your dreams to get away from that which is coming to kill you.
What can I do to make these dreams stop?
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to figure that out, bud. They are there. And you wake up and you're exhausted. You're absolutely exhausted. You need to roll me a Constitution saving throw this morning.
Constitution?
Yep.
Constitution saving throw, I'm proficient, so that is a unnatural 20.
Okay. You don't.
Well, folks, what will our heroes find? Tune in next time to find out, right here on our little D&D game.